Hi, my name is James Jones, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through a Python game I helped develop that has a hero versus monster combat. It's a text-based, turn-based combat simulation game built using Python object-oriented programming principles and the random module as part of my open source development course in spring 2025. This project gave me the opportunity to combine strategic gameplay mechanics with solid code architecture using classes, functions, and randomness to make the combat feel dynamic and engaging. I'm going to quickly take you to a couple of the files. So here's the functions file, just to keep the function separate from the actual gameplay. It is called at the top of main by importing the functions here. It includes functions like collecting loot. There's a loot belt that the hero can collect loot from. You can use the loot belt. It has the hero attacks and monster attack functions. There's an inception dream function and the ability to save the game into it saves this information in this text file so that when you load the game, you can see that if a previous game, who the winner was, whether it was the monster or the hero. So we have up here for weapons, we're using libraries and or dictionaries down here, which my feature is actually a Dragon's Den feature, which we will be looking at a little later. But now I'm going to actually run the game. So as you can see here, pull this up for a second. When the game starts, welcome your true hero. As the Council of Image Land, we would like to express our gratitude that you have come to save us. So it gives you a little story behind the game. Here you're selecting the hero and monster's combat strength. So you're usually pressing either using a number, entering a number, and pressing enter to actually move through the game. So right now I'm going to put my combat strength at, let's say, 5. Enter the monster's combat strength. Let's make him weak at the beginning. So we'll go with 3. So I press enter. As the next step, I'm going to randomly select a weapon. So here's the random feature. Already, I'm going to press enter. And so here the hero's weapon is a nuclear bomb. And on the last quest, as you can see, I killed the monster and I gained 3 stars. So let's press enter and analyze the weapon roll. Goodness. Didn't roll a fist. Actually, moving on, roll the dice for my health points. So I have 15 health points. I'm going to roll the dice for my monster's health points, which comes in handy later when you're seeing my feature, because a lot of the gameplay is in nested loops, and part of the loops is based on whether the hero's health points are at specific intervals. So find the loot bag. I'm pressing enter to roll for my first item. I got poison potion, rolling for my second item. I got a health potion. As you can see, it actually puts them in alphabetical order. I see the monster in the distance, so I use my first item, the health potion, and that puts my health points up to 17. Analyze my roll. Monster comparing strength. The monster always has a magic power, so we're going to find out what the monster's magic power is by pressing enter. Monster's combat strength is now 9 using the freeze time magic power. So how many dream levels? Now we're entering the Inception Dream portion of the game. I'm going to enter a number from 0 to 3. Let's go with 2. Middle ground there. I'm in the deepest dream level now. Press enter to go back to real life. So I've woken up from my dream. Let's take a look here. Hero's combat strength is 9. Hero's health points 16. Dream level 2. Combat strength 3. I've woken up from the dream. I'm going to determine what type of hero I am. So attempting a monster in the past. I've killed the monster and gained 3 stars. Based on the past, my hero level is 1. So I'm facing a stronger monster I've been seeing due to this level. It's all intense. So now I'm going to choose my mode, and now I have to actually type in normal or extreme. So I'm going to type in, let's go extreme. Boom. A gnome has appeared. It says I might regret this. Random gnomes appeared, and random life sees double strength and health went from 16 to 8 to 9 to 4. So the monster's unaffected, but now my health points are at 4. I'm at the point where we're near a science lab and there's a door. We're going to find out if it's unlocked by pressing enter. The door is unlocked. I go inside. I see a scientist. Is he in a good mood? I pressed enter. He is angry. So now he's in a bad mood and he's going to help the monster. The monster is successfully cloned. Okay, we're going to see what happens. Pressing enter. And the monster clone joins the hero to fight the original monster. Alright, so my health points are up to 8. Combat strength 4. Monster health points 4. Monster's combat strength 3. We're at my portion. So as you can see here, the hero ends up getting the ability to choose from a dragon den. That's up here. So the dragon den feature is here, and each dragon has a name, their element, and the role. The elements are either fire, earth, air, or water, and the role is whether they attack or they shield on their turn. So now I'm going to press enter. Upon pressing enter, we press to see who strikes first, and the hero strikes first. Now, because the hero's health points were 8, I'm just going to take a quick look at the code here in the fight sequence. Sorry. I know what this is. It's after the weather. So, after the scientist, here we are. So, here we go with the nested loops. The ability for the wizard to appear, if the health points are less than or equal to 6, a wizard appears and decides you are either, if the number is even, so either 2, 4, or 6, you're going to end up with temporary invincibility for 1 turn. And if the number is odd, the wizard gives you does a spell, and you actually end up with 10 health points. But we had 8 health points, and that is actually why the dragon was activated. Here, if the dragon, here's the check where a dragon enters the battle. If the health points are less than 10 and the health points are an even number, which would have been 8, then you are shielded and 10 health points are added to the hero. If the health points are less than 10 and less than 20, oh, sorry, if the health points are more than 10 and less than 20, and they're an uneven number, so an odd number, then the dragons actually attack and they subtract 5 health points from the monster. So that is why with 8 health points here, you see that the dragon shielded me from damage and I was given 18 health points here. Now it is, oh, and then my weapon actually attacked the monster, and the monster only had 4 health points left, so the monster was killed. Here I'm going to enter my name, and I will have that saved, that I killed the monster, and I get 3 stars. And as you can see, that should, end up right here. Line 24, JJ has killed the monster and gained 3 stars. So, I would like to thank you very much for taking a look at my walkthrough. This project helped me deepen my understanding of Python fundamentals, especially object-oriented programming, turn-based logic, and handling real-time user input. I learned how to design a simple but engaging game structure using randomization to enhance gameplay and build interactive features that simulate real-world combat decisions. Thanks for checking out my walkthrough of Dragon's Den Hero versus Combat, my feature. If you'd like to see the source code, it's available on my GitHub. The link is in the video description. Feel free to explore it, fork it, or suggest features. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you had fun and have an excellent day.